Welcome to another edition of Week in One. I'm Masahora Hlacha. Adam Cevallos made his second court appearance. He faces a criminal injuria charge for his racist rant while on holiday in Greece last year. Cevallos made a video which went viral in which he used the K word repeatedly. During his first appearance, the businessman didn't have any legal representation. The matter has been postponed to the 10th of July. It's also been revealed that Cevallos is facing charges in Greece, but it's not yet known what these charges are. Cevallos spoke to the media after his appearance.
In my moment of madness that I had last year, I'm completely embarrassed and utterly ashamed at what I did and what I said. And I express my sympathy and sorrow to anyone who upset and whose dignity I harmed. I had no intention of doing any of that. And I'm here to face my consequences, and I'm really sorry about any harm that I may have caused them.
The ANC NEC is investigating its Secretary General, Shula, and former ANC Deputy President Ramaphosa is leading the inquiry. Shula is being probed for his alleged involvement in the formation of the African Transformation Movement. Samyele Masego filed this report.
Shula finds himself in hot water with the ANC's NEC and the National Working Committee. The politically embattled Secretary General is being investigated for his alleged role in the formation of a rival political party to the ANC. The ATM was launched in 2018 and Mzwanele Manye later joined as policy head. On Monday, the ANC's National Working Committee processed the NEC's decision to investigate Shula, with former ANC Deputy President Ramaphosa leading the panel. But the ANC Women's League says it doesn't believe Shula has done wrong.
Let's not assume that the SG is guilty. It will be towards or at the end of the investigations where we get the truth in terms of this matter. But for now, I don't believe that the ANC SG can do such.
A political analyst believes this could be the beginning of the end of Shula's power within the ANC.
Already, Shula's wings are beginning to be clipped. So it's going to be interesting to see, whilst this process is being chaired by Ramaphosa, how exactly Shula is going to be marginalized further in the African National Congress.
The Secretary General has, on previous occasions, denied any wrongdoing. He's also denied being part of any plan to form splinter political parties.
We are ready for that battle.
Samkele Masego, Johannesburg.
Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane is yet to decide if she'll grant Ramaphosa extra time to respond to the Bosasa allegations. The presidency confirmed that Ramaphosa is being probed for violating the Executive Ethics Code over a controversial R500,000 donation from Bosasa. Mkhwebane wants him to answer to the allegations by next week, but the president's asking for another week. Meanwhile, the DA wants the Public Protector to release a report on the investigation immediately. ENCA's Lindsay Dentlinger has more.
The DA asked the Public Protector late last year to investigate whether President Cyril Ramaphosa had misled Parliament.
Did your son benefit from Bosasa?
He initially said a 500,000 rand payment to his son Andile from Bosasa was payment for work done. Ramaphosa later corrected his response to Parliament, saying it was in fact a donation to his campaign for ANC president. He claimed he had no knowledge of this. The DA is now demanding the Public Protector make her findings known immediately.
This matter has been ongoing for a long time, given that the initial complaint was late in November last year, and the Public Protector made the decision then to investigate. And as we know, by the rules, she's supposed to have established and compiled a report within 30 days of the decision to investigate. And now that we are seeing versions of the report being reported to, which creates unnecessary speculation.
Busisiwe Mkhwebane says she's still deciding whether to accede to Ramaphosa's request for more time to answer to the allegations. The president also wants to cross-examine witnesses, including DA leader Mmusi Maimane.
It will be totally extraordinary to get to a space where he is being interrogated by the president. The manner with which the Public Protector gathers evidence during the compilation of reports, it's the prerogative of the public protector. The president has to answer to the questions that he has in front of him, which is why he misled Parliament.
In a letter to the DA, Kwabane states as soon as she gets Ramaphosa's response, she can finalize her report. The DA says if Ramaphosa is found to have lied to MPs, he should lead by example and step down. Lindsay Dentlinger, Parliament.
Violence in schools is in the spotlight. Earlier this week, a teacher was shot and killed at a Durban school. Sibongiseni Nyawose arrived at Masuku Primary in Folweni when he was confronted by a gunman. ENCA's Desin Tatia has more.
Sibongiseni Nyawose didn't even make it into his classroom at Masuku Primary School on Tuesday morning. The senior teacher was shot in the head, meters away from where he'd just parked his car.
The children were playing here and the teacher arrived to school, and while he was walking there in the passage, that's where he was approached by one unknown suspect who fired several gunshots to him and fatally wounding him. And the suspect ran out of the gate.
Nyawose's body, although covered, remained in full view of pupils and parents for several hours while authorities worked at the scene. When his body was finally removed, shocked silence was replaced by the sound of collective grief.
Njengoba kwenzekile lokhu thina njengamalungu omphakathi inhliziyo zethu iqonsa igazi, izingane zethu ziyathuthumela, sizoqhubeka kanjani zifunde uma ngabe isimo sekanje.
The KwaZulu-Natal Education MEC, Kwazi Mshengu, has sent his condolences, promising that safety in schools will be prioritized. But it's too late for Sibongiseni Nyawose. Desin Tathia in Folweni, Durban.
Coming up, the Human Rights Commission and new Health Minister have vowed to ensure justice is delivered to the elderly woman who was tied to a chair at Mamelodi Hospital.